Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we've still got Black Widow out on the table, and we've got the Prowler out on the table. Now, I have to admit, I did play one go-round of Black Widow and Prowler between this recording and the last recording. The problem with that one was I got into a mode where I was getting very thinky, and it would take me, I was noticing I was taking maybe like a minute or two to kind of plan out my turn and figure out how everything was going. So I decided not to put that video out there just because it was kind of slow, right? And I think that's one of the things about Black Widow is she's a very thinky character to play. But I got a win. So far I've got 2 wins against the Prowler. I just only got 1 recorded right now. So we're going to go for another one. Let's see if we can get another one on camera and see how it works out. So let's get rolling here. It's still standard Prowler. And we still got the Helping Hands modular set in there. I've got Stealing Tech out there. Prowler needs an invention, and he's going to get, the Camouflage Tech. All right, so he's going to be sneaky on the first turn. All right, so let's get some cards out here for Natasha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what do we got here? There's lots of fun stuff there. We've got Spycraft, a grappling hook, Black Widow's Gauntlet, counterintelligence. These are all neat things. So counterintelligence is nice to have. That could help me stay. Get my grappling hook out there. It could lead to a card to get Widow's Gauntlet and Spike. I think we're going to stick with this. So I think we're good to go. All right, so we are Natasha. We're going to put grappling hook into play first. So what that's going to do for me is it's going to give me a card because I put a prep card into play. So I can draw a card because of mission prep. We got another Spycraft. All right, we're going to use Power of Justice to get counterintelligence out there. We will use our Spycraft to put our Widow's Gauntlets out there, and then we will use our Widow's Gauntlets to put the Spycraft out there. It's an interesting turn of events there. All right, and with that, I don't think we want to go over to Black Widow because we can't attack. There's nothing to thwart, so we'll stay Natasha because we also have our counterintelligence out there, which will help stop any threat generation done by the Prowler. So I think we're finished. We need our 6 cards. Let's see what we have for 6 cards. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay, so Winter Soldier could be a nice one to get out there. We'll see how the turn works out. Let's see what happens. If I use up all of my cards, then that's going to be kind of sad, but could get him out for cheap pretty early on. Okay, so let's go over to the Prowler's turn. Stealing Tech at this point in time. I'm going to let it go, so 2 is going to go on Stealing Tech. All right, next up is the Prowler's going to scheme. He's got +1 scheme, so he's scheming for 2. He's going to get a bonus, and his bonus is 2 more. So he's going to scheme for 4, and that's going to go back into the deck. So there's a choice I need to make here. I can just counterintelligence it, or I can Spycraft it. If I Spycraft it, that's going to cancel him, and Doc Ock's not going to go back into the deck, which would be nice. So I'm thinking I might do that rather than do the counterintelligence. What I'm going to end up doing, though, is I'm going to end up burning through my cards that would help me play Winter Soldier, which is kind of a bummer. But I think we're going to do that. I think that's the better play, is to stop Doc Ock from going back in. Sorry. I can't do that. Spycraft doesn't work. He's a boost card. Damn it. So we have to counterintelligence it. Spycraft works on encounter cards, not on boost cards. He's a boost card right now. So if he's going to get shuffled back in, we would generate 2, 3, 4 threat, but we're going to use counterintelligence. And counterintelligence is going to prevent 3 of that. So we're going to make it so it only generates 1. But unfortunately, Doc Ock here has to go back in. All right, so I can roll back on my using up all my prep cards, so I can't play Winter Soldier. So at least I get to keep Winter Soldier. All right, so now what we need is an encounter card. Let's see what we got here. Counter card is, hopefully I don't have to use my Spycraft for that. Counter card is, oh my god, it's Doc Ock. Okay, this time I'm going to use my Spycraft. Aha, Spycraft. We're going to cancel that because I don't want to face Doc Ock. Okay, so we're going to draw a different card. Let's see what else we come up with. Instead, we come up with another. Okay, this is going to be the Helping Hands game. All right, so let's take a look at her. She says, Octo Army, X is equal to the number of Octo Army cards in play, so she's just one, but after this minion enters play, discard the top 3 cards of the counter deck, reveal the first Octo Army card discarded in this way. All right, so we're going to discard the top 3 cards. Not an Octo Army, not an Octo Army. Oh, man. So we get Odo Octavius out there. All right, when revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If the discarded card costs less than 2, this minion gains a tough status card. All right, so we're gonna get rid of our grappling hook. And so now we've got 2 Doc Ock folks out there. And all I've got left is my Widow Gauntlets. Man, that did not go awesome at all. Okay, end of the Prowler's turn. This is going to go away. He's going to get a new tech, and it's going to be the Prowler Glider, so he's double on the boost. Okay, so what do we do as Natasha here? So I'm thinking Dance of Death would be a good idea. We're going to do 1 and get our Acrobatics out there, because when we do that, we get to draw a card. Oh, we got a Covert Ops. Okay, we need to deal some damage here. So how are we going to work this one? We're going to flip over here to Black Widow. And now we need to work some Black Widow magic, because this is not good at all. So what we're going to do is Black Widow is going to attack Olivia Octavius for 2 damage. All right, and then we're going to play Dance of Death. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 1 damage to Odo Octavius. We'll do 2 damage to Olivia Octavius, and then we'll do 3 damage to Odo Octavius, which takes him out, so he's gone. All right. Oop, he goes up here. All right, Dance of Death is done. Can't play Winter Soldier at this point, and we have our Quinn Carrier, and I kind of want to hold on to both of those, but I think I'm going to let the Quinn Carrier go. And we'll hold on to Winter Soldier. All right, we're going to be done. Going to untap. We're going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going back up to 5 here. Oh, we got a Safe House and the Synth Suit. See, we're getting all these cool cards, and we're kind of in a bind right now. Okay. Beginning of the villain phase. We're going to bring this up by 1. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to discard Quake, which is painful, but I'm going to let her go. All right. Next up, Prowler is going to come attack Black Widow. Black Widow is going to defend against this. So Prowler's going to get 2 boost cards because he's got the Prowler Glider out there. So he's going to get a boost card that does 1 and Tech Mount. So he gets +1 boost icon for each attachment to Prowler. Okay, so they're both going to act as 1 boost icon. Right, so we're going to use our Acrobatics to cancel one of those. So we're going to we'll just cancel the Caught Off Guard, right? So if we cancel the Caught Off Guard, that's going to kick 1 damage back to the Prowler. All right, that's going to trigger Black Widow's. I used a preparation card to do 1 damage, and I'm going to do 1 damage to Olivia Octavius and take her out of there. All right, that does mean that I'm taking 2 plus 1 is 3, but I defended, so I'm going to take 1 point of damage. All right, not horrible, but we're using up all my cards. Oop, this goes here, this goes up there. All right. All right, and we haven't even got, we got to get the encounter card. All right, so what's our encounter card? Because these have been so good to me so far, we get... okay, villain schemes. All right, so let's see here. He's got a scheme of 1. He's going to get a bonus of 2. So he's going to scheme for 3, which is going to take stealing tech out of the way. So hey, we're done with stealing tech, which means he's going to get another card from the invention deck. And Lab Escape is out there now, and it starts with 2. Okay, so the good news is it's then the end of the Prowler's turn. This stuff pops, and he gets a new card. And we got the spider suit. All right, we're back over to the hero's turn. Wow. Just wow. Okay. I don't think there's anything that we want to do as Black Widow. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to flip over to Natasha. So as Natasha, we're going to use the Widow's Gauntlets to get Widow's Bite out. And that's going to get us a card. We're going to use our Interrogation Room to get our Safe House out. Is there something I want to get back? Yeah. I think... Do we get our grappling hook? I think we'll get a Spycraft back. All right, Safe House to get the Spycraft back. All right, and then we're going to use... we'll use the synth suit to get Spycraft out. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Synth suit to get Snow. Yes, that's what we're going to do. I need to stop. I'm going to get caught up in overthinking things too much. Okay, synth suit to get Spycraft out. Then we'll be done as Natasha. Okay, and we need to get 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hey, there's all my energy, my resources. Well, there isn't energy. It's one of my resources. Okay, there's my energy, and I can do genius. All right. We're going back over to the Prowler's turn. So we're going to put a threat on the main scheme. Prowler is going to see Natasha out there, and he's going to scheme. He's scheming for 1. He's going to get a bonus of 1, so he's going to scheme for 2. All right, so that puts us at 5 of 9. And then we need an encounter card. So our encounter card is Surge. So our encounter card is Tech Malfunction. All right, so his Iron Spider suit is going to blow up. It's going to do 2 damage. I have to take it as Natasha. All right, end of the villain's turn. I'm going to get a card. He's got his stun gauntlets now. All right, hero side. What do we got going on here? I think Covert Ops is looking really good at this point. I think we're going to need to do that. So let's do our Black Widow's Gauntlets to get an Attack Acrobatics out there. That's going to let us draw a card. All right, right now we've got 1, 2, 3 prep cards out there. We can also go after another prep card. What do we want? Do we get another Attack Acrobatics, or do we get Spycraft, or... I'm trying to think of what we got here. We're going to want to spend probably 3 on the Covert Ops. That's going to get... Potentially we get... how much? If we get, well, let's get a counterintelligence ready. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to do this one. We're going to do our covert ops. So covert ops is remove 4 threat from a scheme, confuse the villain, which we need so bad. We need so bad. All right. That's like almost catching a break. All right, so we're going to confuse the villain. All right, next up is we're going to use our genius to get counterintelligence out there. And then we're going to bring Winter Soldier in play for free because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 prep cards out there. All right, he's confused. Lab Escape's got 1 on it. And the air gauntlets are out there. I think we're going to go ahead and hit him with Winter Soldier and knock him down to 10. Just because I want to feel like I did something this game. All right, we're going to be done. Oh, as Natasha, let's heal. And then we'll be done. Okay. Get our health back. I forget to do that sometimes. I get so wrapped up in her playing cards and doing her things that I forget to heal her up. All right, so now I need to go back up to 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And there's a thing I need to double check because I want to make sure. Yes, so the covert ops is just an action. It's not a hero action, which is awesome. That's one of the great things about Black Widow. Is there's a lot of things that she can do on this side of the card. Okay. Stealth Strike is not one of the things that she can do on this side of the card. All right. So we're going to go over the villain's turn at this point in time. We're going to put a threat on the main scheme. Oh, I forgot Winter Soldier attacked, so I need to remember that. Let's think of some way. We'll do this. Hopefully that helps me remember that when I attack him, I need to put threat on the left because of the lab escape. Okay. So Prowler, that was our threat on the main scheme. Prowler's going to see Natasha out there. He would scheme, but he's confused. So the confused goes away. Next thing is up, we're going to get a counter card. Counter card is New Toys. So New Toys is going to come out and sit right there. All right, so that is the end of the villain's turn. The air gauntlets are going to pop. He's going to get a new toy, which is the getaway jacket. We're going to go over to the beginning of the hero's turn. Hero's turn, New Toys is going to go away, and he's going to get a new toy. So let's see what new toy we give him. I'm going to give him, oh, the air gauntlets again. Okay. All right. So we're over to the hero side of the board. What are we doing on the hero side? We can get another Widow's Bite out. Or we could get getting the grappling hook out would be super cool. Let's go ahead and do our safe haven first. What do we want to grab out of there? We'll get an acrobatics out. So it's either acrobatics or a grappling hook, I think. We've got a spycraft out there. We could get another counter. Oh, we can only have 1 counterintelligence in play at a time. Let's grab our acrobatics. All right. All right, so what do we want to put into play? Let's put the acrobatics into play, I think. So that's 1. Actually, let's use 2 from our surveillance team to get our grappling hook out there. When we play 1, we get to draw 1. We got target acquired. All right. So that's if he's defeated, I get to take 4 off. That's not all that fantastic. We've got our counterintelligence out there, so we can't play another one. We do have Winter Soldier out there, and right now what we're looking at is Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go over to Black Widow. Let's see here. I think what we're going to do is we will have Black Widow attack for 2. She's going to take 1 damage from the getaway jacket. We're going to knock him down to 8. 8. We will have Winter Soldier thwart 2 off of the main scheme. When she attacked, this should have went up 1, so we should have been at 4. So now we'll be down to 2. Okay. Let's get. Do we get attack acrobatics out there? Yeah, I think we get attack acrobatics out there. We're going to get, we can only have 1 counterintelligence. So let's go ahead and we'll put a surveillance team out there. And that's going to get 3 counters on it. I'll go ahead and use one of them right away to knock this down to 1. And then we're going to be done. So we're going to do some untapping. I'm going to draw some cards. We're going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're being super stealthy, it looks like. It's like, do the stealth strike. All right. We're going to go over to Prowler's turn. So Prowler's turn. Step 1, 1/3 on the main scheme. Step 2, Prowler's going to see Black Widow out there and come to attack. Black Widow is going to take this attack. And she's just going to straight up take it. We're not going to do any like fancy defendy stuff or anything like that. So, all right. So he gets a attack of 2. He's got his air gauntlets on. So ooh, that's going to be a thing. He's going to stun. I forgot about that part of it. There's the part where he stuns, which is super annoying. With that in mind, I'm going to have Winter Soldier step in front because I don't want to get stunned. Okay, so he's going to get 1 card, and he's going to do 3 damage to the Winter Soldier. All right, I think what we're going to do is we are going to use attack acrobatics on that. So that means we're going to do 1 damage to him. Plus, we're going to do 1 from our Widowmaker, right? So the attack acrobatics is going to turn the icon into a damage, which that's an attack. So when I do an attack against the getaway jacket, I get 1 damage. All right. So then my Widowmaker ability kicks off and I do a damage, but that's not an attack, so he just takes damage. Okay. So he's still going to do 2 damage, which is enough to take out the Winter Soldier. Okay. Next up, we've got a encounter card. So our encounter card is Octo Advance. When revealed, the villain schemes. So do we want to let him scheme? The good news about him scheming is I don't take damage and I can potentially use a counterintelligence on it. So I think we will go ahead and allow that to happen because I could stop it with my spycraft over there, but I've got my counterintelligence. I think we'll use our counterintelligence. Okay, so the villain's going to scheme, and there's no Octo Army cards in play, so I'm not going to become confused. All right, so he schemes for 1. He's going to get a bonus of... Oh, discard the top 3 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3. All right, so he's going to scheme for 1, which makes it tough to actually use my counterintelligence on. I don't think I want to waste it on that, so we'll let him scheme for 1. All right, and he's done at that point in time. So his cards, his inventions go away, and he gets a new invention, which is, damn it, the camouflage tech. Okay. So we're back over to Black Widow's turn. All right, we're going to use a first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our surveillance team to take a threat off of the lab escape. All right, next thing we're going to do is we are going to attack with Black Widow. Oh wait, I have to spend a mine. Okay, we're going to spend a mental resource to disable the camouflage tech for now. We're going to attack with Black Widow and do 2 damage to the Prowler. So he's going to go down to, see if he takes 2, he's going to go from 6 down to 4. All right, and we have to put a threat on the main scheme because of that stupid lab escape. All right, the next thing we're going to pull off is we're going to do our stealth strike. So the stealth strike is going to do 4 damage and remove 2 threat from a scheme. So that's another attack. So 1's going to go on here, but we're going to take 2 off because 4 damage is going to defeat him. And Prowler 2 is going to come out. And Prowler 2's got 15 health. So let's get our 15 health. And the other thing we need to come up with is contract killing. That's a big downside. All right. Because I don't have anything out to deal with the contract killing right now. And it's got a crisis icon on it. Dope. I don't think I've seen Nick Fury come through yet, so maybe there is hope. We'll see. I'll shuffle all this up. Is there anything else we're doing as Black Widow? I don't think so. Do I want to flip over to Natasha for this round? That would get me out of taking damage from the contract killing, and I've got a counterintelligence out there. It seems like the better play is to switch over to Natasha for this round, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is we're going to go Natasha. All right, we'll be done. I'm going to untap. And we're going to get, he's going to get an extra encounter card. Boop. And I need 6 cards. So one of those should be Nick Fury, because I don't think I've seen Nick come out yet. So let's shuffle this stuff up. We need 4 more cards. Let's see here. We should be able to set ourselves, well, let's see. Ideally, we should be able to set ourselves up for a nice round, I would think, but we'll see how it goes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think one of these 2 bottom cards here is Nick. Yes, there he is. Okay, that's cool. What else do we got? We got a Dance of Death, some counterintelligence. All right, we're going over to the villain's turn. What's the villain doing? All right, first thing is going to happen, we're going to put a threat on the main scheme. Second thing that's happening, okay. Let's see here. The Prowler is going to see Natasha out there, so he's going to scheme. He's got a bonus of +1 right now, so he's going to scheme for 3 with a bonus of 2. Yeah, we're definitely going to use our counterintelligence on that. So he's going to scheme for 2. All right, we're up to 5 there. Youch! All right, so we need an encounter card. An encounter card. Let's see what we come up with. Encounter card number 1. Oh man, increased production. We will spycraft. We're going to use our spycraft on the increased production because I don't want him getting more toys. All right. So instead of increased production, he gets a rifle. All right. So that says he gets ranged and piercing. So that means he's going to go through tough and he's going to go through, he's not going to take retaliate, which aren't things that really I'm too worried about with Black Widow. Okay. Card number 2 is Surge, because I'm in alter ego mode. So he's going to Surge, and we get Dr. Octopussycat. When would be defeated, discard the top 2 cards in counter deck. All right, he's going to come out. He's going to be a 4. All right, so that's going to be the end of the villain's turn. And we're back over to the hero side. So end of villain's turn, his suit is going to pop, and now he's got his glider. All right, I don't take the contract killing because that hits heroes, and I'm not hero. Whew. Okay. We're back over to Natasha's turn. What are we doing on Natasha's turn? Because things have been going crazy so far. Let's see here. We're going to use our safe house, and we're going to get our spycraft back. All right. What do we got going down here? So it would be nice to... I think we're going to go ahead and put our spycraft out, which is going to allow us to draw a card, which is our gauntlets. So Nick would be pretty awesome to get into play because he could potentially kill off Dr. Octopussycat. That's going to cost 2, 3, 4 cards in order to do that. Is the downside to all of that. But I could hold on to that. Well, I kind of want to get Black Widow's gauntlets out there. I think I need to do Nick and kill off Dr. Octopussycat. So we're going to do 4. We're going to bring Nick Fury into play. He's going to do 4 damage. We're going to take out Octopussycat. That says... When Dr. Octopussycat would be defeated, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If the card has more than 2 boost icons, heal all the damage to him. So if it's got more than 2 boost icons, and it does not. All right. So he's out. All right. At that point in time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to thwart for 2 on the contract killing. We'll use the last of our surveillance team to take off the last of the contract killing. All right, contract killing gone. And we don't have to worry about the crisis icon anymore. All right, that seems to be good. Next up, we will... I think we're going to get our Black Widow's gauntlets out there. Let's get some gauntlets out there. We're going to change over to Black Widow. And I think we're going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of the main scheme. All right, we're going to be done. Untap, untap, untap those. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got, look at all the stealth strikes. All of the stealth strikes. When I say look at all the stealth strikes, I really mean that look at all of the stealth strikes. It's all of my cards that cost a lot. Right there. There we go. Okay. Villain's turn. What's going on in the villain's turn? Lab escape. It's going up by 1. All right, Prowler is going to see Black Widow out there. He's going to come attack, and should not be a shocker, but Nick Fury is going to step in front of this one. All right, so the Prowler is going to get 2 boost cards. So we're going to double boost him. And he's getting 2 1s. I think we're going to go ahead and use our attack acrobatics on that. So he's got 2 1s. We're going to use our attack acrobatics. So that's going to count as an attack and put 1 on there. But that's also going to do 1 to him. So we're going to do 2. That's going to knock him down to 13. He's totally going to take Nick Fury out. Gone. And then, what else we got? I think that's it for there. All right, so now we need an encounter card. Counter card is an Iron Spider Bot. We're going to use our Spycraft on that. So I don't want an Iron Spider Bot because he surges and he makes characters and no, bad. Okay, so we can use Spycraft. We can use Black Widow's thing to do a damage. Not an attack, so we just do a point of damage. Spycraft means we draw another card. And we get Advance, which we will use our grappling hook on. So we're going to grappling hook that Advance. Because it's a treachery, and grappling hook can cancel a treachery. So that goes there, this goes there, and we use Black Widow's thing to do another point of damage to the Prowler. All right, so Prowler is done at that point in time. I've exhausted about all of my cards. Black Widow is exhausted. Tech's going to go away. He's going to get a new tech. And we're back over to Black Widow's turn. All right. What are we looking at here? So we've got 5 threat there. It would be nice to do 4 damage. We don't have anything out here that will help us get rid of threat is the downside. There's no threat mitigation out there. So I think there's a surveillance team, but that's not like a lot of threat mitigation. I don't have anything out there that my gauntlets are going to help me with. I think we need to get our synth suit out and try to use that to help us defend for this next round. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of the main scheme. All right. So I think we want to do the synth suit and try to go defense at this point in time. So we're going to spend 3. I really wish the surveillance team was a prep card. That would be nice. But none of those are prep cards, so we're going to get our synth suit out. All right, we're going to hold on to our stealth strike. And we're going to untap. We're going to draw 4 cards. So we got counterintelligence, target acquired, acrobatics, and quake. All right, so over to the villain's turn. On the villain's turn, we're going to add a threat to the main scheme. All right, Prowler's going to see Black Widow out there, and he's going to come attack. Black Widow's going to defend. All right, so now we defend with 3 because we have the synth suit. He's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost of 2, so we're going to take 1 damage. But then we take another one from the wingsuit, so we're going to take 2 damage. Fine. It's all fine. All right, so that's the Prowler's attack. Next, we need to figure out what our encounter is. Ooh, and we're getting to the end of the encounter deck here. Encounter is, it's an Iron Spider Bot. Okay, Iron Spider Bot's going to come out. He has Surge. I can fire off my Widow's Bite, which says after minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion, and stun it. So that's going to kill this minion. So when that happens, he's going to get a tech card because the Spider Bot went away. I also do a point of damage from my Widow's Bite, and we have to surge a card because this Iron Spider Bot surges. And we get to untap because of the synth suit, because that was a prep card. Okay. And we get Octo Assault. When revealed, the villain attacks your hero. If an Octo Army card is in play, the villain gains an additional face-down boost card. There's no Octo Army cards out there, so he's just coming to give me the beatdown. Okay. So the Prowler, yeeks, is going to come attack me. Do I defend against this? or do I take it? I think I need to defend against it because he's hitting for 2, 3 plus a, yeah, I got to defend against that. All right. So he's attacking for 2, gets a bonus +1. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. So he's attacking for 5. I'm defending for 3, which means I take 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. And then the wingsuit is going to do an extra damage to me. So let's take this off of here, and I'm going to be at 7. Yikes. Okay, good news is I'm alive. That's always a bonus. All right. And that is going to be the end of the villain's turn. I think I did manage to get through all of his crap that turn. And we're back over to the hero side. All right, hero side. We're hurting pretty bad, and I don't have anything to do a ton of damage. So I think we're at a point where we're going to need to go over to Natasha. Is there anything that I want to do hero-wise? I do have Stealth Strike, which could do 4 damage potentially, but I'd have to use up most of my cards, so I don't think that I want to do that. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll go over to Natasha right off the bat. We're going to use our 2 gauntlets and get counterintelligence out there. She's going to let me draw a card. All right, we're going to use our safe haven to go digging for... What are we going to go digging for? I think... Do we go digging for attack acrobatics? Or do we go digging for a spycraft? I think we need to go digging for a spycraft. As much as I want attack acrobatics, I think I need a spycraft worse. Okay. We're going to bring Quake into play. So we're going to use these 2 to bring Quake into play. We will use our Stealth Strike to get Spycraft into play. What do we do with Quake? Do we... Oh, I forgot at the end of his round to get rid of his cards and get him a new one. Because he beat me up with that stuff, so he needs a new card. So we got Quake in play. What is it we're going to do? We could attack for 2, but then we put a threat on the main scheme. We've got counterintelligence to help out with that. And then we can hope that we draw awesome cards on our turn in order to take him out, because we're getting kind of close to where we need to finish things off. I think we're going to do that. We're going to attack with Quake and hit him for 2. So he's going to go down to 8. All right. Since we attacked him, he's going to get another threat on the main scheme. So he's up to 5. All right. So we are done. Untap lots of cards. We're going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I didn't play that. I think I'm holding on to the attack acrobatics. That wasn't played. Okay, so we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get the 6th card. All right, so we've got Coulson, Dance of Death, Quinn Carrier, and a grappling hook. All right, villain's turn. What's happened on the villain's turn? 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to see Natasha out there, and he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. He's going to get a bonus of discard the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. Covert ops. I got rid of a lot of covert ops. All right, but he's going to get an acceleration token at that point. So he was scheming for 2. We're going to use our counterintelligence to stop that. Now we're over to whatever our encounter card is. Which I have to reshuffle, so it could be anything at this point in time. Which is a bit scary, but we'll see how that works out. All right, let's see what we got. We have, counter card is, new toys. All right, so he's gonna have some new toys. All right, that is the end of his round. We're gonna go over to, so end of his round, that suit goes away, he gets another card. Air gauntlets. All right, gonna go over to the hero's turn. On the hero's turn, new toys is gonna go away, which means he gets a jacket. So he's gonna do zappy damage, which is one of the things I was hoping that he wouldn't get, because that kind of foils some of my plans. Because Dance of Death would be awesome, but if I do that, I'm gonna take 3 damage. And I've taken 7 already. I can take 2 before I'm out. He's at 8. Trying to think about how can we get out of this here. So I can hit him for 2. That's going to put a threat on the main scheme. I can hit him for 2. That puts another threat on the main scheme. That puts us to 8, and he's down to 4 life at that point in time. But then I go 1, 2, 3, and that gets rid of that. Dang it. So here's where the problem is. I get really thinky about what it is that I want to do, and the game could potentially take forever if I stay here. So let's do a safe house, and let's go for a card. What do we want to go after? So do we think maybe we should sit for another round as Natasha? Or maybe we go over to, so I could get a counterintelligence, and then I could sit for a round. But he's going to be close to scheming out if I do that. Let's grab our counterintelligence. The problem right now is our getaway jacket and our lab escape kind of messes with us. If I get Coulson out, Coulson can thwart for 2, which would be a big help right now. And I have a power of justice to help out with that. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to use our Quinn Carrier and our power of justice to get Agent Coulson out. All right, so Coulson could thwart for 2, and we do 2, 4. And do we have enough? Oh, we might be able to pull this off. 4. Problem is, if I take 2 damage, I'm dead. Oh. So, okay. Coulson's going to thwart for 2. We're going to take 2 off of there. All right. Let's get our counterintelligence out. Now, I haven't played... I don't think I've played a card yet this turn, so that lets me draw a card as Natasha. I don't think that I've done. Actually, I'm not sure at this point in time whether I drew a card. So I'm going to let it go. I think I may have gotten... Let's see, I used the safe house to get the counterintelligence. Spycraft. 1, 2... What did I play there? I played... So I had 3... So I got the counterintelligence. I played Agent Coulson. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Safe house got me that. So I don't think I've drawn my card yet. All right. So I'm going to play counterintelligence. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, genius. Okay, so that's interesting. All right. Ooh, what to do? Let's go ahead. And we're going to get our grappling hook out. Grappling hook, it's not going to do us any good because we need to be hero side in order to use our grappling hook. We need to be hero side to Dance of Death, but I can't because he's going to kill me off with his bounce back damage. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to heal as Natasha for 3. That's going to take us down to back up to 4. All right, I think, so these are all hero actions, which don't do me a great deal of good. I think we'll get our grappling hook out. Okay. Do I do anything with Quake this turn? I think the answer to that is no, I don't do anything with Quake. All right, we're going to be done. So we're going to untap. Untap, untap, untap. Untap lots of stuff. All right, villain's turn. Oh, I forgot about the acceleration. All right. Villain's turn, 2 threat on the main scheme. Prowler is going to see Natasha out there, so he is going to scheme. He's scheming for 2. He's going to get a bonus of 3. We're going to use our counterintelligence to counter 3 of that, which means that it's still going to go up by 2. Ugh, it's up to 8. All right, we're going to draw a card. Card is going to be Dr. Octopus, which would give me a face down encounter card. So we're going to spycraft that because we would get an encounter card anyway, so we might as well cancel him and get an encounter card. Oh, I forgot to go. Oh, man, that could have made a difference. All right, counter card is Stealthy Stealing. When discard the top 3 cards of my deck for each invention card attached to Prowler. So he's got 2 right now, so I'm going to discard 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're gone. That would mean he gets another boost card. And I think, unfortunately, I need to deal with that boost card. Because it came out in the middle of the boost round, right? We hadn't finished that phase yet, and it came out, so I think I need to deal with it. Crap. All right, so let's see what it is. It is Stealthy Stealing. All right, so he's going to kick another 6 cards off of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, villain is done. These 2 are going to go away. He's going to get a new one. Oh, and it's the camouflage tech. All right, so now I should have 4 more cards here. Boy, I jacked that up. I should have 4 cards here. All right. So there's a misplay. Should have drawn before all that went off. Damn it. Okay, we're going to continue on. All right, so it's villain's turn. It was the end of his turn. He got his camouflage tech. We're back over to the hero side. So the thing that's unfortunate right now is that Lab Escape has 8 threat on it. The good thing is we have a covert ops. So we can do 2. See, the problem is maybe, we can safe haven. maybe it's good that he made me discard cards. Do I have? Yep, there we go. Okay. So we can get that. And that's going to allow me to, yes. So I can do my covert ops, which is going to take 4 threat off of the main scheme. Do. And then I get to confuse the villain. Confuse Prowler. Oh, crap. The thing that I can't do is play a mental resource to get past the camouflage tech. Well, I can. That's my mental resource to get past the camouflage tech. We're going to use our Widow's Gauntlets to play Attack Acrobatics, which allows us to draw a card, which is the Quinn Carrier. Oh, this keeps going on and on and on. Because I can't get past his stupid camouflage tech. What else do we got going on here? Do we flip? Yeah, I think we flip. We go over to Black Widow. We can hit him, but we can't take him out, right? And we have to be careful because... Okay, so Coulson is going to thwart 2 off of the main scheme. All right. So we could hit him for 4. But we can't Dance of Death him. If we hit him for 4, that's going to leave him at 4. We may not be able to kill him on his turn. That'd be 2 attacks. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we will get our target acquired out. Because Dance of Death isn't going to do us a whole lot of good. I think we will use our Power of Justice, and we'll disable the camouflage tech. With that in play, we can hit him for 2. All right, and then Quake can hit him for 2. So that's going to knock him down to 4. Now we've just ratcheted 2 up on the lab escape. I think we will go ahead and play our target acquired. And then we're going to be done. Untap, untap, untap. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Villain's turn. It's Prowler's turn yet again. So what do we got here? We got Prowler. We're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme. Prowler's going to see Black Widow out there, and he is going to come attack Black Widow. Black Widow is going to defend against this. Alright, so he is attacking with a boost card. So he's attacking for 2. He gets a boost of 1. So he's doing 3, but I'm defending for 3, so it's no damage. I can't use Attack Acrobatics because he's got the camouflage tech on, which says that I can't attack him, which is super annoying. Okay, I have to remember that too, because Attack Acrobatics is an attack with the camouflage tech on. He can basically come beat me up and not get retaliated by the Attack Acrobatics. So I can stop the boost icon, but no, I can't because it's an attack. All right. That was the villain's attack. Now we need an encounter card. Our encounter card is... Oh, it's my obligation. And I can't untap because I'm already tapped. Oh, man. All right, so discard the preparation card you control with the highest cost. If I can't, it gains surge. So let's see here. Prep cards are that. So my highest cost one is my grappling hook. It's going to go away. Okay. The good news is he's done at that point. That goes away. And this comes out. Prowler glider. Okay. It's over to my turn. So at this point in time, I think I've got him. Because we've got 6th threat on the scheme. He's no longer invulnerable to stuff. I can hit him with... Ooh, do I want to hit him with the Dance of Death? Agent Coulson is going to thwart for 2. Take 2 off of there. All right. Then we're going to hit him with the Dance of Death. So there's... There. 2, 3 for the Dance of Death, which does, it's going to generate 6 threat, or sorry, it's going to generate 6 damage and 3 threat. So that's going to leave me at 2, 1, which is okay. Holy cow. Okay, so I think I got that one. I did have a big, kind of like a discard snafu at the end there where when my deck rotated over, I forgot to draw before my deck rotated over. I can see where that possibly has consequence, but I don't think that's a horrible misstep there. But it looks like that's another win for the Prowler. As painful as that was, that's the game probably, I bet we're in the hour range, I'm guessing. But that's really, the last one that I played that I didn't broadcast was, I was well into an hour by the time that I beat him. So that looks like so far 3 wins for Black Widow against the Prowler. So she's able to handle him. That one was pretty dicey. Like I think there were points there I was pretty concerned. So I think seems like they're fairly evenly matched there, the Prowler and the Black Widow. They have some things that go against each other and kind of foul each other up. Like just when you get ready for that turn, they can pull out the right thing. And that lab escape is awful against things like the Dance of Death here, where you want to do multiple attacks. So yeah, those cards are tough against each other. So there we go. Other things that I missed, let me know. I know the discard thing there at the end when I drew and shouldn't have. But if you saw other stuff, let me know. If there's turns where you would have played it a lot differently and we're like, no, don't do that, then let me know too, because I'd like to know your strategy on when you'd play things differently than I played them. So I guess that's it for now. I think I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go Expert Prowler. I think I'm going to go Expert Prowler, and he's probably going to kick my butt, but we'll give it a shot. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.